everybody, it's your boy Jack here. Today in this video I'm going to be unboxing this. Boom, the Comic Boxer subscription box. This is a subscription box done by Stadium Comics. You get 5 to 7 different comics that are all like newer or like variant or like exclusive covers. In the past I've gotten a bunch of like Betty and Veronica exclusive covers and like Jughead the Hunger, Batman White Knight, the Doomsday Clock series, and these are sort of newer age comics and stuff, like newer upcoming like comics that they put in this box, and they explain why they like it and why they dislike it, everything around that. And yeah, I really do like this box. So let's get to the unboxing. They've been taping all 3 sides lately, which I'm okay with. It's just somewhat annoying sometimes when like pulling the box up. So we've cut the tape. Let's open up the box. Boom. So we got the bubble wrap, which I'm always popping. And here is the comics. So the comics all come baked and boarded. In an envelope and everything. So we got the spoiler card, which for once they put inside of the sleeve, which was weird. I wasn't sure where they put it and stuff, so. They normally put it on top, but they put it in the sleeve, which I'm okay with. So we've got all the comics out of the box. Let's reveal them. So the first comic we have here is this one. Boom. Oh, it's a Deadpool comic. I've never read a Deadpool comic before, because like I'm a new nerd of comics. This is a Deadpool comic. It's a bit of like a thicker comic as well, which I'm down for. This is Marvel, it's Deadpool #1, Legacy number 301. You got Deadpool here. He says clean up on aisle 2, and I'm like, yes. It has some notable objects, i.e. the Mjolnir or whatever, Thor's hammer, and you got the Captain America's shield there. And I guess those are some of the items that need to be cleaned up on aisle 2. I wondered if he's actually in a grocery store. You also got Iron Man's helmet there, and so yeah, this is cool. I'm excited to see what this comic is about in a bit more depth, and like Deadpool as well as a character. Cause yeah. So the next comic we have here is this one. Boom. Ooh, this is a Captain America comic. Let's take a look. The cover. This is sort of like a watercolor type painting or like an oil painting type cover with Captain America. It sort of looks like a propaganda type poster, which I'm down for. Obviously it's a Marvel comic. So let's take a look at it in a bit more review. So it's Captain America #1, Legacy number 705. This is sort of like, I love this like propaganda poster cover. It's priced at $4.99 US, rated T+ for teen, bonus digital content like always. And it's cool. I like the cover. I think it's awesome. And this is like probably a bit heavier than the Deadpool comic, so I'm liking that. So yeah, I'm excited to learn a bit more about Captain America. And like, to be honest, watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. right now, Tabomb.com season 5 is like really good. So yeah, I'm gonna flip over these comics because like the way that the next comic we have here, comic number 3, is this one. Boom. Oh, look at this cover. This looks like a Batman cover. Oh my goodness. And it's not like this has to be some kind of variant cover or whatever, and like, oh damn, I have to take a look at this. Oh, yeah, this is a variant cover. It's a Jim Lee variant. It's Justice League #1. And oh my goodness, this is so cool. I love it. It is priced at $3.99 US. It's rated T+ for teen, like always, and it's a DC comic, obviously. Ooh, this cover is so cool! I love it. It's like an awesome, like the thunder and stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm like living for this cover. This is amazing. This is so cool. So yeah. That's probably my favorite cover so far. More comics to go. We have 5 comics in this month's box, so let's take a look at the 4th comic of 5. This one. Boom. Ooh, this is a variant cover, or this is an exclusive Stadium Comics cover, I am pretty sure. Yeah, so this is a really cool cover. This is a Stadium Comics exclusive cover here. This is like, I really like this cover. So this is a secret, I believe it's a Secret Wars cover or whatever, like variant and stuff, and it's like an Archie comic, which they do often, which I don't mind. I actually sort of like it. Like I'm like the Archie comics and stuff as well. So this is an Archie comic. It's issue number 1. It's not 75 cents. It's issue number 1 in a 2-issue limited series. This is Archie and the Super Teens versus the Crusaders. And this is just really cool. This is like, obviously, like, this is just so cool. I love like how they like sort of like bring the nostalgia back and stuff, and I really like this like variant cover and stuff. So lastly, but not least, we have our last comic of the month. This one here, let's take a look. Boom. Ooh, it's a Hulk comic. This is the Immortal Hulk. So this is the Immortal Hulk, issue number 1, Legacy number 718. This is a really cool cover. They have really great levels of detail when it comes to the actual Hulk itself, and I really do like that. I like, obviously, like the classic purple-green like color scheme that they use, pretty cool. And yeah, I like this cover, and like there's like just very like small little like pencil details and stuff, which like I'm down for. And like the Immortal Hulk is just really cool as well. So we have unboxed all of the comics. Let's dive into the spoiler card that Comic Box provides. So let's look at the first comic here. Boom, the Archie's Super Teens versus the Crusaders number 1. This is a Stadium Comics exclusive cover. It is limited to 500 copies. It pays tribute to Secret Wars number 8. It's the first appearance of Spider-Man's black costume. It only has 500 copies, and it's valued at about $15. So I like that. I'm down for that. This is just something that Stadium Comics does often with the tribute covers. I like that. So the next one here is Captain America number 1, and the whole concept of this book is for over 70 years he has stood in the stalwart of defense for our country and its people. But in the aftermath of Hydra's takeover, Captain America is a figure of controversy, carrying a tarnished shield, and a new enemy is rising. Who are the power elite, and how do they co-opt and corrupt the symbol that is Captain America? It's the acclaimed writer Ta-Nehisi Coates. It jumps from Black Panther to Cap. That's really cool. I'm down for that. I really do like that kind of concept and stuff of like a dystopian world where like someone who is looked at as like royalty and stuff and like as a hero is looked at as sort of like a sort of like Batman in a way, like a vigilante, but like also in a way like a bad and tarnished figure. So I'm interested to read this and see how everything goes with that. Moving forward, we got the Immortal Hulk number 1. This is by Al Ewing and Joe Bennett. It's Marvel Comics, obviously, and the whole premise of this comic is horror has a name. You never notice the man. He doesn't like to be noticed. He's calm, quiet, never complains. If someone ever walks up to him and shoots him in the head, all he'd do is die until night falls, and someone else gets up again. The man's name is Banner. The horror is the Immortal Hulk. Critics are raving of the new horrific take on the Incredible Hulk. I'm down for this. This looks interesting. It's sort of like taking Hulk on like a horror route. That actually seems really interesting, and it sounds a lot better than Hulk or Bean, so 100% down for this. So yeah, and honestly, like, a comic that doesn't get put into this box a lot is horror comics, and I'm down for that. I'm like wanting that, like, I'm so, like, I want, like, yeah. I'm like thumbs up for that. Moving forward, we got our second last comic. This is the Deadpool number 1. The Scotty Young and Scott Hepburn comic by Marvel Comics. this is the main reason why they put this comic in is because it's a newer comic. So the description for the Deadpool comic isn't really anything special. It's a very simple premise where Deadpool sort of has to try to survive and go back to maybe mercy killing and stuff and sort of being an assassin, yet there's a big threat coming on. Like, there's a big threat that maybe, maybe a big villain in his life and everything. So lastly, but not least, we got the Justice League #1 by Scott Snyder and Jim Cheung. It's it's from DC Comics, obviously, and this is a Jim Lee variant, and it is stunning, as per the description. I love it. So the description for it is the Totality Part 1. A brand new era begins here. Comic legend Scott Snyder and Jim Cheung, the Justice League, launch the Justice League into a cosmos mystery that will draw out the most terrible foes. In ways our heroes could not possibly imagine. In this debut issue, Martian Manhunter struggles to protect the team from an incoming threat that will shatter the world as it's known, while a familiar face strikes out of the path. So yeah, that's about it. My name is Jack Skinner. Feel free to like the video if you like it. Comment down below if you've read any of the comics down below, or if you'd recommend any comics for me to read. Thanks so much, and bye!